Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and we have our first look at some Felucia gameplay as well as some gameplay from the Clone Commando. Now I have been playing for the last couple of hours and I've just had an absolute nightmare trying to record any of this. Every time I recorded it on my PC the file would corrupt. Every time I went to do it on my PlayStation it would press the wrong button or it just wouldn't record properly. So I've had a lot of problems trying to get this footage for you. I had a bunch of other stuff planned. I was going to do some individual videos, but I think I'm just going to chuck all my initial thoughts into this one, and I'm pretty much just going to make it all one big video. I've got 13 minutes of gameplay here for you guys on Felucia, including a lot of Clone Commando gameplay, so I'm probably not going to talk for the whole time, but sit back and relax and enjoy the video, and I'm pretty much just going to give you my thoughts here off the top of my head. I've been playing for a little while and I had a lot of trouble actually finding a game on Felucia in co-op as well as in Capital Supremacy. It seems like a lot of people are playing co-op over CS though. I think that's where the majority of people have migrated to for the start of this update. So if you guys haven't jumped in yet, don't expect to find too many games of Capital Supremacy, and even if you do, don't plan on finding Felucia right away, because it has taken me a lot of attempts to try and find a lobby of Felucia, as I don't like to sort of play through all the rounds to get it. I would just rather matchmake into it. It is a little bit of a nightmare. So unless you're willing to have a good long session and play a lot of rounds of CS, which for me I wasn't because I'm not a huge fan of Capital Supremacy, you are going to have a lot of trouble finding Felucia. I was kind of hoping in this update they would give us a Felucia only playlist for Capital Supremacy. That would have been awesome, but I guess that's just not on the cards, and it makes it a lot harder for people trying to play the new map. Me personally, I would have had the option to play all maps or just play Capital Supremacy with Felucia in a playlist of its own, but I guess they didn't want to do that. So the only other option is to go into co-op. Now, even in co-op, I feel like the other Clone Wars maps appear way more often than Felucia. I don't know if that's that all the Felucia games are already full up of players or what it's going to be, but I seem to find Naboo, Commando, Kashyyyk, Geonosis, all the other Clone Wars maps way faster than I did Felucia. It took a lot of searching to actually find one of those lobbies. But once you're in co-op, it is a really fun game mode, and honestly, I like it more than Capital Supremacy, and that's hard to say for someone who's predominantly an online player. Co-op was just really fun. It was immersive. There was enemies everywhere. You could just jump in, and you always had someone to fire at. There was no in-between stage. It was always really hectic, and I like the way you progress through the phases. It's kind of like a hybrid mix between Capital Supremacy and Galactic Assault. You move a little bit through the map as you go, and you move into different areas. It's really cool, and I like it overall. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to extend the life of the game. In terms of the map of Felucia, it is absolutely stunning. They have done a fantastic job over at DICE HQ working on this map. It is everything that I imagined it would be. The plants exploding and sending out toxic gas and different things on the map, like the Rancor and the Sarlacc and things like that, is really cool touches to the map. Overall, there are different levels as well that you can stand up on the high ground. You can get different angles to shoot at your enemies, and of course the Clone Commando. We can't forget about that guy. He is a lot of fun to play, and once you get a little bit of practice into him, you know how to use his abilities a bit better and how to time them. I think he can be really effective. I'm going to work on some tips for him once I've played it a little bit more, but I've definitely figured out a few already. So if you want to see that in the future, make sure you're subscribed with all notifications on, because I will get some tips out for the Clone Commando. Other than that, it's been pretty fun. I haven't tried instant action yet, but I will be trying that in the coming days for a separate video, and I'll probably do a couple of other videos on co-op for each individual map, talking about those and just kind of what I think about them and how I think they run. Again, the only disappointment with the Clone Commando, I think, was the fact that we didn't have to get any new star cards or any new levels or anything like that. I think they should have pretty much just been their own class and gone into level 1 and have everyone level them up from there. But other than that, I have no complaints. Overall, I think it was a really solid update. I'll get back to you guys later with some separate thoughts on instant action, but let me know what you guys all thought of this update as a whole and what individual parts of it you like the most. These have been my thoughts, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a big thumbs up if you did. I am going to get out of here, but I will see you guys later on the channel. I am the Twisted Jedi, and may the Force be with you always.
Our forces have lost command post S. Capture of command post crash underway. capturing Command Post Orange.
Your hate will be put to much better use.
Separatist transports inbound. Prevent the droids from reaching them. We have the enemy transports on our scanners. Go and make sure the Seppies can't board them. The clankers are boarding their transports. Go there and stop them. Hostiles are halfway done boarding. The Seppi transports will be ready to take off soon. The Separatists are done boarding. We must prepare to defend the cruiser. I don't like where this is heading. Let's find you a transport ship. You don't need to be a Jedi to know what those droids are up to. Now, we can't let a bunch of clankers destroy our ship, can we? Scout for Separatists! We have but a single objective, brothers. Defend this ship at all costs. Seppies are securing the objective. Taking control of the objective. Last, they've broken through. Fall back. Concentrate the defenses around the last objective. Don't let the clankers destroy that objective. We're gonna use all we have for the defense.
Now, are you? My master will.
The enemy is taking out the target.
There is no emotion.
Droids seem to be shooting straight for once. Don't let them deal any more damage. Our forces couldn't defend the target. Ship lost! Everyone to the escape pods!